Hi, my name is Emma Sawatsky, and today I'm here at the Upper School campus for St. Jude's Academy, and I'm with 3 great alumni who used to come to St. Jude's, and we're going to go through a couple questions together, kind of get a feel for where they are right now, what school, what program they're taking, and ask a couple questions about their journey at St. Jude's Academy. So if you guys just want to share your name, the school that you're attending, and your program.
My name is Chia. I also go by Chiamaka. I go to Western University for Health Sciences with IB/AEO.
My name is Maram, and I go to St. George's University, which is for a 6-year medical pathway.
Nice.
And my name is Sonia, and I go to Waterloo for computer engineering.
Nice. Alrighty, well, we're going to jump right into the questions. We can start with you, Chia. Could you just share a bit about your experience at SJA?
So I came to St. Jude's, or SJA, in grade 11, so that was in like 2022. And I was coming from pretty far away. I didn't know anyone, but within like that first month, I felt immediately welcomed into the community. I became friends with these 2 girls right here, and we're still friends to this day. I just feel like it's a really welcoming community. I built great relationships with my teachers and my peers, and it's been pretty well-rounded overall.
That's great.
I've been here since 3rd grade.
Wow.
And yeah, it's been a while, and I think it's been great. Also, what Chia said, like the community, everyone's really supportive, and it's a very knit-tight community, which I think is a great part of St. Jude's all over.
For me, like Chia, I've also just been here since grade 11. I came from a public school in the area, and being at St. Jude's has been a great experience for me as well, and I definitely noticed a big positive change when I transitioned here.
That's great. And with that being said, what aspects of your journey while you were still at St. Jude's Academy help you prepare for where you are now? So the university and the program that you're in, what kind of got you to that point?
I think the school has, especially by the faculty, they're really supportive in any pathway the students wanted to take, and they're very committed to seeing the students get there. So especially with applications, like letters of recommendation, scholarships, the teachers and the faculty were really ready to help students try to get to that point. Overall, I think when it comes to getting students into university, it's a top priority for them, and they really prioritize the students.
I think another big thing was that they don't let you fall behind in grades, your schoolwork. They always make sure that you're on top of things in order for you to excel in the best way possible. And I think that whenever you need help or anything, they're always the first people to go to, and I think that's a really big thing.
For sure.
Yeah, so like Chia also mentioned, I think St. Jude's does a great job of preparing you for university, and one of the ways it does that is because obviously when you're applying to uni, it's not just grades, they care a lot about your extracurriculars, and I think that St. Jude's gives you a lot of opportunities to flourish and start clubs and found whatever you're really interested in. I know for me personally, when I came to St. Jude's in grade 11, I had a lot of ideas for things I wanted to start. So for instance, I wanted to start MedLife, which was a chapter for another global organization for MedLife, education and development for low-income families everywhere.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to start that at St. Jude's, and I also wanted to start a peer mentorship program. And I never heard the word no when I came. Everyone was always so supportive of everything that I wanted to do. And I think that giving students those opportunities to fulfill their leadership potential and start things, it really helps them thrive in both their university applications and also in university.
For sure, and it gives you that confidence, right? That you can actually do something and that your ideas matter and people care about them. Yeah. For sure. Well, that's great. Next question, in what way did SJA contribute most to your personal growth? So we kind of touched a few points there, but for you personally, what was that one little bit of growth that really brought you to where you are, that St. Jude's helped you get there?
I think being in the full DP program, and especially with the teachers and the coursework, I think being at St. Jude's really taught me self-responsibility and accountability for myself, because at the end of the day, especially in university, no one's gonna hold your hand or tell you to remind you to submit your work or tell you to do your homework or study. So St. Jude's really did teach me that self-accountability. The teachers were always there, but in the back of my mind, I knew that I had to be the one to get things done because I knew I needed those skills for the future. So it really just taught me to be responsible for my own self. I knew the goals I wanted to achieve, and the teachers were only there to guide me.
That's great.
Yeah. I think a big thing that St. Jude's helped me was becoming independent. I think we went on a lot of international trips, which led to all of us becoming independent, taking flights across the world.
What were some of those trips?
We went to Cuba, we went to Argentina.
Did you guys get to do those all together as well?
Yeah, we all went together.
So I think a big thing, like a big part of that was becoming independent, carrying our passports around, making sure that we have everything that we needed, and especially for me because I am like living alone now across the world, I think I brought that with me to university.
I think a big thing that St. Jude's helped me with my personal growth was confidence. I feel like coming to St. Jude's, I didn't really feel that confident all the time in my leadership or my academics sometimes, but I feel like all of the teachers, because they were so supportive all the time, and that really helped me, you know, instill a sense of confidence in myself. And now at Waterloo in computer engineering, it's such a competitive program and it's very intense a lot of the times, but I feel like having that like self-assured like confidence that I got from St. Jude's has really helped me now.
Yeah. Next question. Where are you now? So we did talk about your academic journey, but kind of just touch a little bit more. Why did you pick that field of study? What interested you to pick that? And then other things that we might want to know about career goals. You know, you're in med school, so do you want to be a doctor? You know, those type of things.
Yeah, so like Maram, like I want to go to med school after my undergrad and I want to become a pediatrician. I'm unsure if I want to specialize in anything, but I know I want to go into pediatrics and open my own clinic when I'm older, which is part of the main reason why I chose to go to Western with IVAEO, because I always know I wanted to study health sciences regardless of the university, but IVAEO is kind of like a step up for me because it provides the opportunity to get into their IB business school. And I've always liked business in high school. It was one of my best subjects here at SJA, and I think that really translates well into like my university life. I think having like the end goal of opening a clinic, for example, which is a business at the end of the day, those skills will be crucial for me. And I want to be able to reach that goal like the best way I can in the most straightforward path. So that was kind of like my biggest driving factor to choosing Western.
So as you said, I am in med school and it is a six-year path. So I become a doctor by the end of it. And yeah, I do want to become a doctor. I want to become a pediatrician like Chia.
It's like your friends.
Yeah.
So I do want to become that. And we are a family of doctors, so I kind of like have to continue that. But I also want to. It's not just because like I'm forced to or anything.
Right.
And I also enjoy biology and the sciences that I took in SJ, and the teachers as well. They kind of made the experience a bit more fun for me, like enjoyable. So I think that was why I also wanted to go into med.
Yeah.
I think for me, so I'm studying computer engineering. One of the main reasons why I wanted to do that was because I just feel like I had a very applicable skill set, and also there's so many diverse pathways you can take when you're studying computer engineering. And so before I came to St. Jude's or SJA, I was very much leaning towards studying math in university. I've always loved math growing up. And then I wanted to be an actuary. It was super random. I don't know why I had this big idea for so long being an actuary. But then after coming to SJA, I was able to explore a lot of different pathways, and in my physics courses and chemistry courses and math courses, I realized that I feel like I have a stronger aptitude for that, and I feel like St. Jude's really helped me explore options that I didn't think of before. And so now studying computer engineering, I'm not 100% sure what I want to do once I graduate, but what's nice about Waterloo is you got all the co-op opportunities, and there's so many design teams, so I'm doing some design teams for like autonomous vehicles and building prosthetic hands. Super fun stuff, yeah. And so just being given those chances to explore different paths in computer engineering has been really exciting.
That's great. Sweet. Last question. If you guys could offer one piece of advice to a student or the student body here at SJA now that you've been at St. Jude's, you weren't in the upper school, unfortunately, you were in the other building. Now you guys can have a little taste for what the high school looks like. But what's one piece of advice that you'd give the students?
Me personally, I think it's really important to like make the most of every experience that's given to you, whether it's in your academics, sports, or any other clubs or extracurriculars. St. Jude's provides a lot, and I feel at this rate it's only like growing. I'm hearing of more clubs on their Instagram every day, and I think those skills are like not only be beneficial for applications, but it's also for your own personal benefit because it helps you kind of like spread out and find where your interests actually lie. Like I know after joining MedLife that our friend Sonia here started, I really enjoyed like the community work we did. Like we volunteered at the food bank. We raised money for care packages for, I think it was people in
project. Oh, also MedLife's education for children.
Where was that? Was it Peru?
Peru, Ecuador, Tanzania.
So we were raising money for things like that, and I find that's something I'm really passionate about, especially because it's also medically related.
Yeah.
So I think it's really important just to try to make the most of the experiences, take every chance you get, because it's not going to last forever. While the community is closed, I think it's just good to have those experiences.
I would also, to add on to Chia's, I say don't rush, take your time. I think high school is a great, beautiful thing, and I think that when you go into university, you really miss that. I know based off personal experience, I know we always say we miss high school so much, and we'd always love to go back to the trips if we could. And now we're all exactly. And it's a lot different in university, and I don't think none of us really expected it. So I think make the most while you can and enjoy every moment.
Honestly, I feel like my advice really mirrors what they had to say. I just feel like a lot of times when you're in grade 12 especially, you get very tunnel visioned on academics. I've got to get the highest grades possible, and you kind of lose sight of the bigger picture. And so just in the same vein, get involved in everything you can at SJA. There's so many international trips we talked about, all the clubs, some of which I started now and keep doing. But I just feel you have to sort of broaden your perspective. Don't just think single-mindedly, you have to get the highest grades. Take in everything you have to offer.
Yeah, that's great. Well, as you can see, we have 3 great alumni who came to join us today. It's great to hear about their educational journey, not just only at St. Jude's, but what they're doing right now, studying within Canada and around the world. It's great to hear all your guys' contributions to SJA with the clubs that you've started, the friendships that you've made, the community, and it's clear to see that St. Jude's Academy can really help students become unstoppable. We did it!